I'm Matt Bishar with NAREIT's REIT.com here in Phoenix, Arizona for REITWise 2015, NAREIT's Law, Accounting, and Finance Conference. I'm joined today by Kerry Vandel, Director of the Center for Real Estate and Finance Professor with the University of California-Irvine. Kerry, thanks so much for joining us.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thanks, Matt.
Now, I'd like to start, how will demographic trends impact the real estate market in the near term?
I think there are three major groups that really are going to dominate in terms of the effects. We have the seniors, the baby boomers, retirement age, folks such as myself. We have the millennials, who are the children of the baby boomers, essentially, and are in basically the sort of 20 to 35 age range right now. And then we have immigrants, a very much larger immigrant pool than we've had in the past, and certainly than we had during the financial crisis. You also have to cut that in each one of those segments according to whether these are folks with income and wealth or otherwise, all right? And so the implications are going to be very different, but if you look at that intersection between wealth and income and those various groups, it's going to tell you a lot about what the future of the economy is going to look like.
And what about changes in the way that real estate is being used and how that impacts demand? For example, smaller working spaces or an increase in telecommuting.
Right. Yeah, I think there are several things that are going on here. The impact of technology is certainly going to have a major impact. There will be a much higher proportion of individuals who will be working only certain days per week at the office, or much of their time will be spent in the field. They'll actually be working in the field directly, given the mobile technology that exists now for many of them that did not exist in the past. That will have impact on the demand for the traditional office space and so forth. There are a variety of ways in which other technologies relating to energy costs, fuel technologies, technologies for construction, also preferences for certain types of working environment. Silicon Valley is not the only sector of the economy that has gyms or recreational centers or large screen televisions together with foosball or various other games.
And lastly, in your opinion, what is one factor that could have a significant impact on real estate markets over the next, say, 5 years that's not getting enough attention?
I think that we've underestimated the impact of globalization and capital flows, both in and out of the country. Globalization, the markets are becoming increasingly integrated, and that's not just the real estate markets, it's all markets and all economies. That's good in many ways. It frees up capital flows cross-border, but it also means that countries have to be very competitive in the areas to be able to attract capital, to manage their monetary policy in an appropriate sort of fashion.
Great. Kerry, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Matt.
For more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.